Thank you for welcoming me onto your screens or onto your headphones, but how you're watching this. I'm Eddie, and this is The Rollback. Folks, I'm going to talk to you today about Never Hike Alone and Never Hike Alone 2, aka Jason is back in the best way. So Never Hike Alone 1 and 2, directed by Vincent DiSanti. You can tell the dude is a hardcore fan of Friday the 13th. Unfortunately, it's been damn near 15 years since the last time we got a good Friday the 13th film. And I'll defend that 2009 version. The fact that Jason was this crazy-ass huntsman that knew what he was doing, that was a hulking son of a bitch, I like that. I respect that. I'd keep that guy. That said, though, this film, it's a fan-made film, but it's the best kind of fan-made film. It's made by someone who is a fan of the series. It's made with love. The writing is strong, if not a little, I guess, directed, at least in the first part. Never Hike Alone 2 definitely expands, adds more characters, adds a bigger roster. If there's one weak point, I'd say it's the sheriff. He's kind of annoying. But that said, this movie feels like an old-school Jason film. It feels like an old-school slasher film. It's very contained, very direct and straightforward. But we get a handful of characters that we learn to really care about, actually. If anything, we also get Tommy Jarvis, one of the only legacy characters in these films. But along with Tommy Jarvis, we get a few other characters. We have a hiker, a doctor, again, that piece of shit sheriff, and an entire hospital to decapitate. It just feels right. I don't know how to describe this. This film should have been a studio film. This story could have been a great studio film. Imagine taking Jason Voorhees and putting him in an alternative setting like a fucking hospital. We can mow through people left and right. There's also a point, though, where they go back to Camp Crystal Lake to kill Jason Voorhees, to take him out by destroying his mother's head. Jason just jumps into some water and rises out of Crystal Lake, almost like he teleported. We get flashback and scenes with Jason's mother. This movie just hits all the way through. If you're a fan of horror films, this hits. The action, the gore is solid, if not a little amateurish, but I mean, what do you expect? It's not a full-fledged Hollywood film. The special effects are good for what they're used for, at the very least. Never Hike Alone is the best thing that you can get, which is when fans direct the film. And there is some fan service, I'm not going to lie to you, but it's all done with love and care. Something done properly. Never Hike Alone, Never Hike Alone 2, I recommend them, and they're both free on YouTube, so maybe go check them out and show Vincent some love. Maybe we'll get a Don't Hike Alone 3. Maybe he'll actually be allowed to direct the next Jason film. I doubt it because he's not big time, but honestly, if you want to give the reins to someone that cares about the character, here's your guy. That said, what did you think of Don't Hike Alone 1 and 2? Go check them out on YouTube and then maybe come back and let me know what you think. That said, I've been Eddie, and this was The Rollback. We'll see everyone.